News Asia.
Channel News Asia's Steve Clark is in Patan in Nepal today. Patan is a city well known for its rich cultural heritage, and we're going to speak to him now. Steve, tell us what's happening.
Okay, Christine, hi. I'm in Patan, as you said. It is one of the three major historical centres in Kathmandu. I mean, the background's absolutely wonderful. Now, I'm with Jiten Shrestha. He is an architect and a community leader here. It's a very complex community. The Nawari people, they have their own language, there's strong community spirit, and they have been rebuilding. Jiten's been leading them in that. Jiten, how has it been for your community over the last year?
Despite all these difficulties, all these sorrows, and I think we managed to live back in a normal now. Almost, I mean, we cannot say fully we are recovered, yeah, but still we have tried our best, and we came up to the level now, like we can forget about the big thing that happened last year.
The community spirit is strong. You mentioned that some of the worst times were some of the best of times. Can you briefly describe that?
Okay, this is my neighborhood, and I live just a block away from here. And that big earthquake, we lost a beautiful temple in front of in our neighborhood, and also one house of our neighbor which collapsed. But luckily, all the 4 members of the house they survived without getting any hurt. And all we could do there. All we could do is like even we are hearing all the bad news, all these things. Like first we thought like okay, we worked. I mean first we get ourselves like gathered and maybe rescuing the possible lives in nearby. And to make a survival, like it was I would say aftershocks were like coming like very much frequently. So we gathered and we give them hope. Like we are together. Let's not worry about that, and let's face to the situation. Then.
Essentially, you're saying the community was doing it for itself. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Patan, as you can see, is a beautiful area. Jiten, community leader, he's saying that there is a sense of hope here because of this bond that the people had. But yesterday, me and the crew, we stumbled upon a protest that was going on. And you are reading, I'm sure, all over the world, the media is reporting about the simmering impatience which is developing here. And if you listen, just watch my report and you'll see exactly what that anger can lead to. A small group of protesters in Kathmandu get ready to march on some government ministry buildings. A rare event in Nepal, as the people have become well known since the powerful April 25th earthquake for their steadfast resilience. Over the last year, there's been a lot of talk about the resilience of the Nepali people here throughout the media. But that word resilience, some Nepalis I've spoken to since I came back, they've told me that it's a double-edged sword. The resilience means that the people can cope. It means that the people have said to the government, okay, we'll stand back, but we want to see some progress, but we trust you that progress and reconstruction will begin. Well, 1 year after the quake, as you can see behind me, some people are saying, well, that time is up. We need to see some progress. And the little protest that you can see, it's called Open the Gate. And what the people are saying is essentially, open the gate. Let us in. Let's join with the administration, the people and the administration as one, to start reconstructing Nepal. Protest leader and social entrepreneur Prashant Singh explained the need for the demonstration.
If you look at the facts, the government has literally done nothing. I would like to emphasize nothing, right, this far, right? And therefore, the demand here is that the government should be more receptive to the needs of the earthquake victims. And to symbolize that, we want the door of the Singha Darbar to be open during the office hours for all the public.
The sentiment about a year passing and no progress being made was echoed by Ranju Darshana.
I came here today because it's been a year now. It's been a year today, and our reconstruction authority is not working. Not even survey has finished of 11 districts, and it's because of empathy. What would it have been if I was one of the severe victim of earthquake? That's why I'm here.
The protest may have been small, but it was well organised, and for a few moments at least, desperate enough to make its voice heard, to make its way into the Singha Darbar government administration compound. When it is over, not everyone will be able to return home. Some of the protesters will be returning to temporary shelters that they have been living in now for a year. The next monsoon season is coming. How much longer can that famous Nepali resilience last before the people finally say they can take it no more? Stephen Clark, Channel News Asia, Kathmandu, Nepal.